everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant about I Care a Lot. This is a trailer for a new movie on Netflix, and let me tell you, it's a vicious movie. It's about a woman, and what she does is she takes advantage of older people, uh, gets the court to essentially give her the power of attorney. She steals their house, puts them in a home, and sells off all their belongings, and drugs them up. And it's a total scam. And this is a really tough film to like. I actually hate this character so much just watching the trailer. The only reason I would watch the film is to see her get killed. I mean, it's kind of that level of evil. You know, she's got all these old people. She's stealing their money. It's pretty much the lowest form of, theft you could think of, while she's pretending to care about them, by the way. Going on TV with her riches and whatever, and she's basically draining these old people dry and laughing about it. And then finally she picks on the wrong person, and she's even warned by this guy, no, you can't, you have to leave this woman alone. And they just come at her, right? They kidnap her, they beat her up and threaten her and torture her. And then it's about her getting back at them. But I have no sympathy for this character. That's part of the problem. I think she's a vicious scumbag, and I want to see Peter Dinklage put a bullet in her head. No, not in real life, in the movie. I just hate her. Not her. She's the one. Her. Now that's a credit to the actress playing this role. She's really evil. But I don't know who would want to watch this movie with such an unsympathetic protagonist. That's a real problem. That's a real problem, screenwriters. If you don't have a likable protagonist, people won't watch your movie. And I probably won't watch this movie. Partly because it's on Netflix and I'm finally getting close to eliminating Netflix. I think I'm going to switch over to Amazon Prime, since I got Amazon Prime and I never watch it, and I think Rick and Morty's on it, and I'd like to catch up to that. So, yeah, it's not good. Not a good, from a screenwriting standpoint. I'm not saying the movie could be great. I mean, it's a challenge. Man, that's a challenge. I mean, there are ways around it, right? So if you have an unlikable character like this who does horrible things, you balance it out. You give her a reason why she does it. Maybe she doesn't have a choice, right? Maybe she's got, a sick little girl who's terminal, and, she's got all these expensive treatments to pay for, and that's why she does it. That's not what happens in this movie, by the way. So what they're doing is they're trying to pass it off as a fun movie. Another way to do it is to make the old people unlikable, right? So you could say have a scene where she puts an old racist into a home, and you're kind of like, yeah, screw that guy. You don't care that she's picking on that person because that person's a jerk. So from a movie perspective, she's not evil. She's kind of like roguish, right? As long as she picks on people like that, people who kick their dog or do bad things, then it's okay. So like if she picks on that woman, I forget the actress's name, but if she picks on her and she's kind of a jerk anyway, then that's okay. But see, the wind up does not look that way. Not in the trailer. And that's the most important thing. You would show that in the trailer. You would show, she answers the door with a cigarette in her mouth and goes, what do you want? And oh, well, I'm here to help. I don't need your help. And then she kicks her dog, and you hear the dog yelp, and you realize she's an awful person. And then it's like, oh, okay. No, I'm actually here to put you in a home because you can't take care of yourself. And you imply that maybe she can't take care of herself. And then it's okay that she scams that character because that character would be terrible. But they're not setting it up that way. So not in this version of the trailer. Now maybe there's another version of the trailer, but I'm, yeah, I'm not. I love the title. The title is "I Care a Lot," and she obviously doesn't. That's a sarcastic thing, and I like the look of the actress and everything. She looks slick and evil, but I want her to be the villain of this movie. I don't want her to be the hero, and that is a problem. That is a problem. I'm half tempted to watch the movie to see if they can pull it off, because I'm sensing that they're not, because of the trailer. They're not pulling it off in the trailer. The trailer makes me angry. I'm not kidding. The trailer, I'm not laughing at the trailer. I'm kind of angry at it because I'm really pissed off at this character. I want to see her get her comeuppance. But if she's the hero, is that going to happen? Like, and then even if she does, right? So I spend 90 minutes watching a movie about a terrible person. And in the end, like, there's maybe she's in a car accident and it puts her in the hospital, and then, the old lady makes sure she gets this drug that paralyzes her and she can't speak anymore. And now she's, the tables have turned. Like, that could be the ending of a movie. But is that a movie? Did I just waste 90 minutes on a character who is terrible? I don't want to waste 90 minutes on a character who's terrible. I want to, spend 90 minutes with a character that I like, who does good things, ultimately. Or maybe turns it around. Maybe. That's another thing. Redemption. Maybe she has a redeeming moment. But I'm not seeing it in this trailer. So, an interesting conundrum, screenwriters. I Care a Lot, now playing on Netflix. That's it for Tony and Joan tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Check out the links in the description for the books. Always trying to sell the books to support the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow.